Max and his significant other faced several challenges in their relationship, such as communication, time management, long distance, trust, and jealousy. However, they were determined to make their relationship work and grow stronger together. They worked on their communication by opening up to each other and sharing their thoughts and feelings. They managed their time better, prioritizing their relationship even if it meant sacrificing other activities. They found ways to keep their romance alive despite being in a long-distance relationship, such as having virtual dates and talking regularly. Max learned to trust his significant other and let go of his insecurities. They also learned the importance of compromising, expressing their needs, and being each other's support system. Through their shared experiences, they built a bond that was much stronger than any challenge they faced. Ultimately, they were able to overcome their challenges and grow much stronger together. After overcoming the challenges in their relationship, Max and his significant other took things to the next level and started building a life together. They had learned to compromise and communicate, and they felt ready to move forward as a team. One of the first things they did was to discuss their future goals and aspirations. They talked about where they wanted to live, career aspirations, family plans, and other things that would impact their life together. They were open and honest with each other about their desires and dreams, and they worked towards finding ways to make them a reality. They started looking for a place to live together. They visited several neighborhoods, weighed their options and finally decided to rent a cozy apartment in a quiet and serene area. They worked together to decorate the place, adding little touches here and there to reflect both their personalities. The couple also had to work on merging their finances. They opened a joint account and discussed how to manage their money effectively. They set financial goals for themselves, such as saving a certain amount each month, paying off debts and planning for future investments. As they settled into their new place, they started to establish new routines as a couple. They shared household chores, cooked together, and spent much of their free time trying out new things, experiencing new activities, exploring the outdoors, and making new friends. Their relationship continued to blossom and grow, and they took a trip together to celebrate their newfound life as a couple. They shared so many beautiful moments, trying new things, and exploring the world together. It was the perfect way to start their life together. In conclusion, Max and his significant other took things slow, discussed their future together, figured out their financial goals, and worked towards building a life for themselves as a unit. They appreciated each other's quirks and never forgot the importance of having an open and honest communication with each other to foster their relationship. By doing all of these, they set a strong foundation for their life together and set out to achieve their goals together. Max and his significant other were committed to each other and had built a beautiful life together. They understood that growth and progress were essential in every relationship, and they constantly encouraged each other to strive towards achieving their life goals. Together, they discussed their future plans. They created a roadmap for themselves and set clear goals that would help them achieve their individual dreams, as well as their collective goals as a couple. Max wanted to go back to school to pursue a master's degree in computer science, while his significant other had plans of starting a business. They supported each other's goals and recognized the effort each other put in to achieve them. They talked about their plans thoroughly and found ways to support each other while still maintaining their individuality. They made time for each other no matter how busy things were. If one person had an assignment to work on, the other would be there to help them with it, or to give them a few hours alone to work on it. Max and his significant other also ensured they had a healthy work-life balance. They made time for each other, took up new hobbies together, and planned new adventures. They also prioritized their finances. They ensured that they made wise investments and saved as much as possible for the future. As they continued to support each other's goals, they also started planning for their future together. They talked about starting a family and decided to start making plans for it, taking into consideration their personal goals and work schedules. In conclusion, Max and his significant other showed that building a fulfilling life together involved being fully committed to each other's growth and progress. They supported each other's goals and dreams, which made them a strong team. They were patient, understanding, and recognized that success is only achievable with hard work and proper planning. They set an excellent example of how couples could work together in achieving their goals, making each other happy and living life to the fullest. After years of building a beautiful life together that was filled with love, commitment, and mutual support, Max finally decided to pop the question. He wanted nothing more than to spend the rest of his life with his significant other, and he knew the time was right. Max started planning the proposal months before the big day. He wanted it to be perfect in every way, and so he meticulously planned every detail, from the time, date, and location of the proposal to the ring he would use to pop the question. On a beautiful spring evening, with the sun setting as the backdrop, Max took his significant other to their favorite park. The place held a special spot in their hearts, and it was where they had their first picnic during their early days of dating. As they sat on a blanket enjoying a beautiful view of the skyline, Max took out a box and nervously got down on one knee. His significant other's eyes filled with tears as he opened the box and presented the beautiful diamond ring. With a nervous smile on his face, Max asked the most important question of his life. "Will you be my partner for life?" he said. His significant other was overwhelmed with emotions. With tears rolling down their face, they said yes, and Max slipped the ring on their finger. After the proposal, they took a walk around the park, holding each other's hands and enjoying the moment. The world felt like a dream, and Max's significant other was over the moon with excitement and love. As they walked back to their apartment, Max revealed that he had made reservations at their favorite restaurant, and they would be celebrating the night together. In conclusion, Max's proposal was a perfect portrayal of his love and affection towards his significant other. He took the time to plan everything and make it special, setting the tone for the beginning of a new chapter in their lives together. It was a testimony to how much effort and creativity can go into making a loved one feel special and cherished. And with his significant other by his side, Max was sure that he was ready to take on any challenge that life threw his way. After they had agreed to spend the rest of their lives together, Max and his significant other felt a joy and excitement that was truly indescribable. They knew that this was the start of a journey that would see them build a beautiful life together filled with love, happiness, and fulfillment. The excitement they felt was evident in their eyes and on their faces. They talked incessantly about their future plans, from the wedding location, guest list, and theme, to the honeymoon destination, and everything in between. As they busied themselves with the wedding plans, they enveloped each other in a sea of love and affection, never doubting that they had made the right choice in deciding to get married. They were each other's biggest cheerleaders and support system, always willing to lend an ear, offer advice, or share in each other's happiness and sorrows. As the wedding date drew closer, Max and his significant other grew increasingly anxious and nervous. They still wanted everything to be perfect, and they wanted to show their love and commitment to each other in every way possible. On their wedding day, as they exchanged their vows, the joy and happiness beamed from their faces. They looked at each other and knew that they belonged together. The audience could feel the love radiating from them both, and it was truly a beautiful sight to behold. As they danced the night away and celebrated with their loved ones, Max and his significant other felt peace and contentment, knowing that they had each other to face the joys and challenges of life together. In conclusion, the joy and excitement that Max and his significant other felt when they agreed to spend the rest of their lives together was palpable and genuine. They had found the missing puzzle piece in each other, and the completeness of their relationship brought a deep sense of peace and satisfaction. They were grateful for each other and excited for what the future held, knowing that they would navigate it together as a team and face each challenge with love, grace, and support. After months of careful planning and building up to their wedding day, Max and his significant other finally got married and started their life together as a married couple. The wedding ceremony was a beautiful affair, with everything down to the last detail carefully crafted to their satisfaction. The venue was breathtaking, the decorations were exquisite, and the guests were a lively bunch. Everyone seemed to be caught up in the joy and excitement that filled the air, and nothing could dampen the couple's spirits. As the ceremony began, Max and his significant other exchanged their vows, looking deeply into each other's eyes. Their promises of commitment, support, and love were heartfelt and sincere, with both of them visibly moved by the weight of their words and the momentousness of the occasion. After the ceremony, the reception was a 7-course meal extravaganza with speeches, dances, and a few tears. Everything had been perfectly planned, with nothing out of place. The couple enjoyed the company of their friends and family, basking in the love and warmth that surrounded them. As they left the reception and made their way to their honeymoon destination, Max and his significant other were filled with excitement and anticipation for their life together. They talked about all their future plans, their hopes and dreams, and what they wanted to achieve as a couple. Once they returned from the honeymoon trip, they began to settle into married life, enjoying all the everyday aspects that come with being a married couple. From simple things like grocery shopping and cooking together, to tackling bigger decisions like home ownership and starting a family, they navigated it all with grace and love. As the months and years went by, they continued to build their beautiful life together. They remained committed to each other through thick and thin, celebrating their joys and supporting each other through their sorrows. In conclusion, Max and his significant other's journey from their wedding day to starting their life together as a married couple was a beautiful experience. It was filled with joy, excitement, and challenges, each step strengthening their bond and their love for each other. Their love story is a true testament to the beauty of love and the power of a supportive, committed partnership. Max and his significant other shared a love that was deep and heartfelt. Their connection was more than just a physical attraction, as it went beyond that to encompass a soulful bond that was almost palpable. They knew they were meant to be together forever, and their shared love and happiness were evident in everything they did. The love they shared was something that was rare and special, something that they cherished and held in high regard. They shared a deep understanding of each other's emotions and feelings, and they always went out of their way to make the other person feel included and loved. Happiness was something that came naturally to them, with their love for each other being the center of it. Their happiness was infectious, and it resonated with everyone around them. People who knew them could see the radiance and joy that extended from their very beings, something that they would often express in words and actions. Max and his significant other knew that they were meant to be together forever. They shared a deep trust and mutual respect that had been built through the many years they had been together. Their love was all-encompassing, and they were each other's biggest supporters. Every day they spent together was filled with new adventures and experiences, with each day bringing them closer together. They connected on a soul level, and they were one another's rock through the ups and downs of life. Occasionally, they would both stop and look into each other's eyes, with the knowledge that they were meant to be together forever. They felt blessed to have found each other in this vast universe, knowing that their lives would never have been complete if they hadn't met. In conclusion, Max and his significant other shared a love that was beautiful and pure. Their happiness knew no bounds, and they supported each other with love and understanding in every way possible. They were certain that they were meant to be together forever, and they knew that their love would only grow stronger with each passing day. Their story is a testament to the power and beauty of true love and a reminder that finding one's soulmate is a rare and precious gift. Max always knew that he wanted to find his other half, the person he could spend the rest of his life with. He had gone through a journey of self-discovery and growth, learning valuable lessons along the way that helped him find the love he had been searching for. Max's journey began with an exploration of himself, his values, and what he wanted in life. He understood that before he could find someone to share his life with, he needed to be aware of his own priorities and desires. He spent time with himself, delving deep into his psyche and thoughts, and examining his emotions and experiences. Max learned the importance of being open to new experiences. He realized that without an open mind, he could never truly meet new people and discover new things. He broke away from his comfort zone and ventured out to new places, tried new things, and met new people. As he continued on his path, Max learned that trust is an essential factor in any relationship. Trust is a foundation upon which any healthy and long-lasting relationship is built. He knew that being open and honest with his partner was critical to ensuring that trust would remain a constant pillar in their relationship. Max also realized the importance of communication. He understood that to have a relationship that would last a lifetime, he needed to be able to express his feelings and thoughts while also being a careful listener. Communication ensured that he and his partner were always on the same page, and they could work together to overcome any challenge that came their way. Finally, Max learned that true love was a two-way street. He understood that he needed to be willing to give to his significant other as much as he was willing to receive. He knew that love was not self-seeking, and he worked hard to be a supportive and nurturing partner. In conclusion, Max's journey to finding his other half was a great learning experience. He grew through the lessons he learned, becoming the best version of himself in the process. He knew the importance of self-discovery, an open mind, trust, communication, and giving of oneself in finding the love he had been searching for. Max's journey taught him that while a relationship required hard work and dedication, the reward of finding his true love was more than worth the effort. If you're in a similar situation to Max and are on a journey to finding your other half, here are some tips that may help you along the way. Work on yourself. Before you can find someone to share your life with, it's essential to work on yourself. Take the time to figure out your values, goals, and desires in life. This will help you find someone who shares similar beliefs and is compatible with you. Be open-minded, don't close yourself off to new experiences. Going outside of your comfort zone can help you grow and meet new people. Attend social events. Join clubs or groups, or try new hobbies to expand your social circle. Cultivate trust. Trust is critical in any relationship. To build trust, be honest and open in your communication. Be reliable and consistent in your actions. Trust takes time to build, so be patient and don't expect it to happen overnight. Communication is key. Communication is the foundation of any relationship. Develop good communication skills by being an active listener, expressing your thoughts and feelings, and being mindful of your partner's perspective. Practice giving. A successful relationship requires both partners to give of themselves. Be willing to compromise and put your partner's needs before your own. This will help build a strong foundation of mutual respect and love. Don't settle. Don't settle for someone who isn't right for you just because you feel pressure to be in a relationship. Wait for the person who is meant to be with you and complements your life. Trust that things will happen when they're meant to and enjoy the journey along the way. In conclusion, finding your other half can be a challenging and rewarding journey. It requires patience, self-reflection, an open mind, trust, communication, and a willingness to give. Remember to remain true to yourself, and don't settle in your pursuit of love. With time and effort, you too can find your other half and experience the joy of a meaningful relationship. After a long journey of self-discovery and growth, Max finally met the love of his life. His journey began with self-reflection, learning about his values and what he wanted in life. Along the way, he gained important lessons about trust, communication, and giving of oneself in a relationship. Max didn't rush into a relationship and instead remained patient in his search for the person who complemented his life. He continued to balance his own growth with his search for love, and that's when he finally found his other half. He met someone who shared his values, and they connected on a deep level. They built trust through open communication and continued to work on building a solid foundation for their relationship. They were there for each other through thick and thin, and their love only grew stronger as they spent more time together. Max could finally say that he found the love of his life, but he knew the journey didn't end there. Instead, it was just the beginning of their shared journey. They would continue to learn from one another, support each other, and grow together as they navigated the ups and downs of life. In the end, the wait was worth it for Max. He had found someone who completed him, and he was ready to commit to building a lifetime of love and happiness together. Max's journey to finding his true love was not easy. He faced trials and obstacles along the way, but his perseverance and belief in finding the right person paid off in the end. It can be discouraging when you are on the search for true love, but it's important to remember that it's worth waiting for. If you are in a similar situation, struggling to find love, don't lose hope. Keep putting yourself out there, meet new people, and don't settle for anything less than what you desire. Use your time to grow and develop yourself so that you will be ready when the right person comes along. Remember that finding true love is not a race, and everyone's journey is different. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Be patient, trust the process, and have faith that the universe has a plan for you. And when you do find true love, cherish it and cultivate it with care. Nurture it through open communication, trust, and honesty. Work together as a team to overcome life's challenges, and never forget to give love and support to your partner. In conclusion, Max's journey to finding his true love can inspire those of us who are still searching. Keep hope, believe in the process, and always remember that true love is worth waiting for.